Alrighty, what's up guys? We're back with the second video of the evening. Let's just get this party started here. So this will be about the plan for trading tomorrow. Didn't cover it in the first video since it went too long. Maybe I could find a way to condense it, but you know, I'm just starting these out, so we'll figure it out as we go. So let's start with the S&P 500. I'm not going to do anything with this tomorrow. Something I'm a little skeptical over, as well as the NASDAQ, is, you know, can you really sustain a very positive rally from a 3 days of consolidation after, you know, huge run up? You know, I don't think that the top of the bull market is in. So, you know, it's just over the next couple days that I'm really trying to kind of figure out, right? But, you know, we're still in a bull market. So I will treat it as such. Just maybe not get as aggressive here as I normally do. I also don't trade the S&P 500 too much. I prefer the NASDAQ, but I mean, clearly it's different, but you know, tech stocks, I believe, have more growth potential, generally speaking. I mean, they kind of always have, and they still do to this day. So I don't need to reinvent the wheel or try to be smarter than I think I am. So let's go over to NASDAQ. As you guys know, I have a position in this that was started today. My thoughts are the same as the S&P 500. This looks fine. This level right here is concerning. Yeah, kind of the 20,000 level. Yep. So we'll see what happens. You know, I do have some cushion on those call options. Let's move this thing out, extend to the right. Okay. I probably won't really do anything. You know, unless NASDAQ, you know, does really start ripping and pull back. I may add to my current position, may trade some futures in it. But that's it with the NASDAQ. Let's move over to Russell 2000. Go to the daily. So this one, I mean, is a no-go for me. It's been a no-go for a long time. You know, it's interesting how it hasn't recovered since this most previous bear market, and I think a lot of that had to do with, or has to do with, about 40% of the stocks in the Russell 2000 have exposure to high interest rates, shorter term debt. So still just a no-go. And you know, what does this look like on the weekly? Yeah, I mean, if it can get over this trend line that I've, you know, drawn, and this friggin' thing's still getting tagged and sold, then it's worth a shot for sure. Absolutely. But until then, for me, it's just not for me personally. You know, that doesn't mean I don't think it's a bad option. I just don't think, for me personally, it's the best one. Although this does look better, IWM. Anyways, Dow Jones. This is the one that I think I will be watching the most closely tomorrow. This one, for me, I would have to be willing to give this some leeway. Yep. I would have to be willing to give this some leeway, yeah. Dang, but if it could break out, that would be so sweet. And just add to it. Let's see. So here, this actually looks a lot more clean than the futures chart. I like this chart. This whole area right here is kind of funky. It's like some sort of wave deal. It's like friggin' McDonald's. You know, like the M. The golden arches. Yeah, so I think that's what I'll be doing. I think early in the earlier video, I said Goldman Sachs. I really want to start an options position in here. I have equity position. And I still might. I have a larger amount of money in individual stocks than I typically do. So instead of going long Goldman Sachs specifically, it could be, I mean, yeah, this looks so good. Yeah, I really, really like this chart. It still could be Dow Jones because Goldman Sachs makes up 7% of the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And so typically what I'll be doing is, we'll come here, okay. So United Health, let's look at what makes up Dow Jones, or at least the ETF, DIA. United Health, I hate their chart, but I mean, it just trends sideways, so it's kind of like whatever. Goldman Sachs, love that. That makes up their second largest position, so sweet. Microsoft, clearly a winner, market leader. I mean, their stock is almost at an all-time high, or has made a new all-time high, you know, for like many days in a row, right? You know, I mean, this stock's just an absolute banger. Home Depot. Did I look at Home Depot? Do I have an opinion on Home Depot? That's right. Yes, this gap was filled with Home Depot. Looks good. Looks really good. I mean, this one's actually actionable for me, for my style. The risk to reward is clearly defined, but yeah, this looks good. Where was all of this volume, though? Let's take a look-see. Wowzers. Where was the majority of this volume? Nope, doesn't change my opinion on it. Still looks fine to me. I like Caterpillar. I like Amgen. Visa. What did Visa look like? Do I have an opinion on that one? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Holy moly. The heck was all this volume here today? Huh. Was that after hours volume? Yeah. It was. What the heck's going on with Visa? Judge blocks Visa's MasterCard's $30 billion swipe fee settlement. Don't know anything about that. To cap swipe fees. Okay, so a federal judge has rejected $30 billion settlement between Visa, MasterCard, and retailers to cap swipe fees for credit cards after hitting hinting. Everyone could be expected. Okay. Anyways. Analyst rating. Somewhat bullish. Last 30 days. Somewhat bullish. Yeah. Don't care at all about analysts. But I'm just trying to figure out as to how the heck, what's this volume here? Don't know. So anyways, it's uptrending. Looks fine. McDonald's looks like crap. Salesforce, yikes. American Express is fine. Honeywell's fine. Apple's kicking butt. JP Morgan's kicking butt. Amazon, Boeing, IBM, 3M. Oh, so anyways, Dow Jones, yeah, all this individual names seem fine to me. You know, you have some of them that aren't, but the majority seem fine. Tomorrow, Micron earnings after market. This is going to be one to watch. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with Micron. And, let's see some commodities. Gold is a no-go. For me, below 50-day moving average, I don't touch it. Like this, typically. Especially, yeah. That's a no-go. Silver. I wouldn't do anything with this. For me, not to say I think this is bad, but for me, this would be forcing a trade. For my style, I would be forcing a trade. I would get out there. The risk to reward is nice. But for me, this would be forcing a trade. Yeah, well, I mean, it certainly doesn't look bad. But for me, like, right now, if I had to give an opinion, I would be forcing this trade. So, we'll wait on that one for me. But it doesn't look bad. Oil and gas. Or just oil. No gas. No opinion. Not going to do anything with it. Japan. Dang. Japan's up again right now. That's nice. Wow, really nice. Really, really nice. That's cool. Yeah. Hopefully we can get a pullback. 50-day moving average starts moving up, and then I'll go after this sucker. I think that is it. Yeah, that's it. Natural gas, anything going on here? Kind of. This could be one to watch. We'll write that down as a watch. Natural gas. Let's see how this wheat position's doing. Oh, it's ripping. All right, that's it. That's my plan for tomorrow, Dow Jones. See you guys.